Hi students, welcome to Universal Chemistry channel. My name is Veerababu. So today's our topic is hybridization. Okay, so guys, hybridization is belongs to chemical bonding and it is especially applicable for covalent bond. So listen guys, hybridization. What is hybridization? Hybridization is the process of intermixing of atomic orbitals of slightly different or almost equal energies so as to redistribute their energies, resulting in the formation of a new set of orbitals of equivalent energies and shape. This process or this phenomenon is called as hybridization. That means what happening in this process? In hybridization process, atomic orbitals which have slightly different energies or almost equal energies are intermixing and redistribute or reshuffle their energies to form a new set of hybrid orbitals. A new set of orbitals is called as hybridization. Okay, so this is the definition for hybridization. And next one, salient features. Salient features of hybridization. Salient features of hybridization. So listen guys, in this hybridization a new set of orbitals are forming. That new set of orbitals are called as hybrid orbitals. The new set of orbitals formed during hybridization are called hybrid orbitals. That means newly formed orbitals are called as what? Hybrid orbitals. Next, second one, second salient feature. These hybrid orbitals always equivalent in energies and shapes. These hybrid orbitals always equivalent in energies and shape. Okay, so to continue our class, all of you take a screenshot. Next, third salient feature, the number of hybrid orbitals formed in hybridization is equal to, the number of hybrid orbitals is equal to number of atomic orbitals involved in hybridization. So listen guys, here the number of hybrid orbitals is equal to number of atomic orbitals involved in hybridization. That means if two orbitals are involved in two atomic orbitals are involved in hybridization, here we get to two hybrid orbitals. If three atomic orbitals are involved in hybridization, we get to three hybrid orbitals. And if four atomic orbitals are involved in hybridization, we will get to four hybrid orbitals. Okay guys, these are atomic orbitals and these are hybrid orbitals. That means equal number of hybrid orbitals are formed in hybridization. Okay, next, fourth one, the hybrid orbitals are more effective. The hybrid orbitals are more effective in forming a stable bond than than pure atomic orbitals. So listen guys, in the hybrid orbitals are formed in hybridization. These hybrid orbitals are more effective in forming a stable bond. That means hybrid orbitals are formed stable bond than pure atomic orbitals. Okay, next, last one. The hybrid orbitals are directed in space. The hybrid orbitals are directed in space in some particular direction. The hybrid orbitals are directed in space in some particular direction to minimize repulsion between electron pairs. So therefore a particular hybridization to make a particular geometry for a molecule. So listen guys, the hybrid orbitals are directed in space in some particular directions to minimize repulsions between electron pairs. So it means if all hybrid orbitals are arranged at a place, okay na, every orbital has electrons. So electron carries negative charge. That's why negative charges are repulsed. So to minimize the repulsions between electron pairs, the hybrid orbitals are directed in three-dimensional space in different directions, like linear geometry for sp hybridization. Okay, next trigonal planar geometry for sp2 hybridization, and also tetrahedral geometry for sp3 hybridization, etc. So guys, that means these hybrid orbitals minimize the repulsions between electron pairs. So take a screenshot. Next, important conditions for hybridization. Important conditions for hybridization. So listen guys, first one, only valence orbitals are involved or participated in hybridization. Only valence orbitals are involved in hybridization. Core orbitals are not involved in hybridization. This is the first condition. Second one, the involving atomic orbitals should have equal energies. Should have equal energies. This is the second condition. Should have equal energies is the second conditions. And third one, promotion of electron. Promotion of electron is not essential. Promotion of electron is not essential condition for hybridization. Condition not essential condition for hybridization. And fourth one, only the only half filled orbitals, the only half filled orbitals are not essential condition. The only half filled orbitals are not essential condition for hybridization. Because in some cases fully filled orbitals are also involved in hybridization. And fifth one, only orbitals are participate in hybridization. Only orbitals are participate in hybridization, but not electrons. That means electrons are not involved in hybridization. Which are involved in hybridization? Only orbitals are involved in hybridization. And last one, the hybrid orbitals always forms sigma bond only. The hybrid orbitals always form sigma bond only. They don't form pi bond. They never form pi bonds. So these are the important conditions for hybridization. So once again listen guys, only valence orbitals means the orbitals which are present in valence shell, they are valence orbitals. Only valence orbitals are involved in hybridization. Next one, the involving orbitals should have equal energy. Already we learnt in definition. Okay, atomic orbitals of slightly different or almost equal energetic orbitals are involved in hybridization. So this is the essential condition. And the third one, promotion of electron is not essential condition. That means in every hybridization step electron does not promoted. In some conditions promoted, okay, in some conditions not promoted. Next, fourth one, only half filled orbitals are not essential condition. Only half filled orbitals are not essential conditions. That means in hybridization always half filled orbitals are not involving. Sometimes fully filled orbitals are also involved. Next, fifth one, only orbitals are involved in hybridization, not electrons. Okay, hybridization concept is applicable to orbitals, not electrons. And finally, the hybrid orbitals always form sigma bonds. Okay, they never form pi bonds. So this is about hybridization. Okay, na? In this class we discussed about definition for hybridization. After that, salient features of hybridization, and finally important conditions of hybridization. Okay friends, if you like this video, share it and subscribe it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Take screenshot.